Okay, so I got this Vibrant Life Aquarium Stand for up to 29-gallon tanks. Charcoal finish, 31 by 14.5, 27.75 inches. The stand is suitable for fish and reptile aquariums. Hidden storage behind sliding doors. Door features decorative rattan insert. 2 adjustable shelves, 29 gallons. For all fish, for all reptiles. Suitable for fish and reptile aquariums, 29 gallons. That is what it's going to look like. It says aquarium tank sold separately. Now I have the tank, which is going to be something similar to this, is on order. So I'm going to wait for that to come in. So we're going to get to work on this. There's the side of it. And in the back. Got this at Wal-Mart, or as I call Chicken Shack. Department number 8. This conform whatever, Spanish, French. Item number 675-567-6626. Carton 2 of 188. Made in Vietnam. PC. Lot number, date of manufactured, May 2025. And there's the packaging from Phu Dinh Packaging Company Limited in Long An, Vietnam. So we're going to open this up and get to work on it. And we're going to put it right there. I have the outlet there. And there's a closet that should have plenty of room. And I have close to a window, which is good. So we're going to put this together. So let's get to work and open this box up first. I find it amazing that a aquarium tank that was built in Vietnam, or anything built in Vietnam, a nation where about 57,000 American soldiers died just 50, 60 some years ago. And here we are, importing stuff from Vietnam. It's a strange world we live in, isn't it? Okay, lots of packaging materials with the box initially opened. Lots of box packaging stuff, like shelves. Here's the J&J shelves. This other stuff out. Okay, so here are all the parts: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. There is no I. It just skips the from H to J. And K. H, J. I can't even see that letter. F, G, H, J. Oh, there's 2 J's, 2 J box, 2 J shelves, and K. And I got the instruction book, and then the parts go right here. You connect it, and that's what it's going to look like. And contact us first before making any returns to the retailer. So I want to make sure you. And that's the parts identification, and there is no I in here, so it just skips the I. Assembly tools required. Wants me to get an electric drill and a pencil. Number 2 Phillips screwdriver and a pencil. Electric drill. I hope I don't have to drill anything, but we'll see what we can do. I got a drill, but I don't want to pull it out. It's a pain. But okay, let's put this thing together. Do what we can. You got the Phillips screwdriver. Let's get to work on this. Put it together. concerned about that drill though. I got a drill, but I just don't want to pull the drill out. Okay, so I got the wood dowels. There's 6 of them in there. It's F14. And then the bumper card. And then the lower guide, M50. Oops. That's that M50. And then the upper guide, M51. Then the shelf pin is 8. Where'd that go? Okay, where's the shelf pin? 8. Shelf pin, which is R15. There we go. Shelf pin. Then the furniture tipping restraint, which is this. 96. And then you got the S35 flathead screw, 1 3/4 inch flathead screw, S35, which is this. And then you got the S180 9/16 flathead screw, 16 of them. There you go. So we got all the parts. And now we're going to go to step 1. Assemble your unit in a carpeted floor or on an empty carton to avoid scratching your unit on the floor. So I don't have that. Turn 4 shelf pins R15 into the exact holes shown in both surfaces in the upright E. So we got to go to E first, which is this part. And I got to put the shelf pins, which are these, inside here. So let's do that. I'm going to put those in these 2 holes. I got this upside down, I think. I guess I got to flip it over. Oh, I guess I got to wait. So I got to put it here and here first. Okay, so I got the shelf pins in. 4 shelf pins in. E. So that's the step 1 is done. So now we're going to go to just think. The sooner you do this, the sooner you do something else. That's what it says. And flip over. I did. Flip over. Okay, so step 1 is done. I'll go to step 2. And what does step 2 say? It says, fasten the upright E to the back F. Okay, so here's upright E to the back F. So take this, I'm going to fasten it. I figured out how to do this. Okay, so we got step 2 done. Connected the E with the F. Now we're going to go to step 3, which says insert 2 wood dowels into the exact holes shown in bottom B. And then fasten the bottom molding G to bottom B. Use 2 1 3/4 inch flathead screws. Note, be sure the wood dowels in the bottom insert into the bottom molding. Okay, so insert 2 wood dowels into the exact holes in the bottom B. So we find B, which is here. Okay, the wood dowels are in this, and I connect it with G. We just you push this inside here, that. So it's connected. Now what? Fasten the bottom molding to the bottom B. Use 2 1 3/4 inch screws. So, which is the S35 screws, which are these. So I connect it with that. That's correct, isn't it? Okay, so they're in now. So now I use this Phillips screwdriver then into this hole. Okay, so those screws are connected. So be sure the wood dowels in the bottom insert into the bottom molding, which they are. Okay, so I want to screw these up a little bit more just to be sure. Make them nice and tight. I guess there's something to fill that in, I guess. Okay, so there are two wood dowels right here and the bottom of B, which is over here. And that's how it looks like on this. Because the G part is right here. So now that is done. Sure the wood dowels in the bottom insert into the upright. Okay. Oh, I guess that's it. That's correct. Opening. That screw. Fasten the bottom upright. Use two 1 3/4 inch flathead screws. S35 again. Okay, where's my S35 screws? There we are. So I gotta screw those in right here. Okay, so step 4 is done. Step 4 is done. Got the 2 screws in now. I'm going to tighten this one up a little bit more. Okay, now the step 5, turn 4 shelf pins or 15 into the exact holes shown in C and D. Okay, so those are the holes. Put that one there, there, and there. I guess that's going to be the bottom because there's a little leg here. All right, so let's put these. Where'd they go? I'm going to find them. Here we are. Shelf pins. Okay, so I put that shelf pin and that one. So I'm going to do this hole, and this hole on the C and D. So one of these shelf pins. I'll get it out of the package. And put it into this hole. Here you got all 4 shelf pins in. And so that completes step 5. So now we'll go to step 6. Which says insert wood dowel F14 into edge of the bottom molding G. Then fasten the left end to the bottom B and back F. Tighten 4 twist lock fasteners. Be sure the wood dowel in the bottom molding inserts into the left end. Okay, step 6 was a little bit hard to figure out. I couldn't figure out which side it was, but I got it in now. So this is going to be the bottom shelf. It's a little bit confusion though. Okay, so we're now on step 7. This is a different view of the assembly. So the wood dowel into the edge of the bottom molding G. Okay, so that's the bottom molding. Insert the wood dowel like so. And that'll connect with that, like that. And then bottom bottom molding G. Fasten the right end D, the bottom B, and back F. Tighten 4 twist lock fasteners. Show the wood dowel on the bottom molding inserts into the top right end. So it'll go just like that. And then you tighten the twist lock fasteners there. So I gotta tighten these ones up. Make sure this is in there correctly. And I gotta use 2 hands for this. As I tighten that up. So it's looking more and more like a shelf. Okay, and step 8, open the furniture tipping restraint kit, which was this. And this is the tipping restraint kit right here stuff. And fasten the safety strap to the top A. Use the provided short screw. So I'll do it just like that. Okay, tighten the short screw. This is the strap. Just as it says it do it, and there's the groove. So part of that tipping restraint kit. So now I have to figure out what the next step is. As the drywall anchor and long screw will be used later. Okay, now we're going to step 9. Fasten the top A to ends C and D, upright E, tighten 6 twist lock fasteners. So I already got the bottom thing in there, which is this thing, this H. I already put it in the bottom now. And so now we'll do the top, and it's looking more and more like a stand. So this groove has to be like that. It's been inside, and then they got to do the twist lock screws. It's 2, 4, 6 of the twist lock screws. So let's put this top on. Okay, so got that top on. Got it in those little holy thingies. So now you gotta twist it up with these twist lock screws to tighten it up. Okay, so got all the twist lock screws in. This one was a little bit harder because you can't see very good in there. But I got all 6 twist lock screws in there. So it's looking more and more like a stand. Now I gotta put the sliding things on now. This is supposed to be the tipping restraint thing. And then like the shelf holders. All right, so almost done. This step is the easiest one. You just put it in the shelf pin. So get these shelves in there. So this will be the easy part. Yeah, you got the shelves in. That was the easy part. That was the easiest part of this whole thing. I guess you can adjust the shelf length, height of these little thingies. I gotta get the shelf in. I gotta get this door, which slides in right here. Okay, so now we're on step 12. It probably looks like the most difficult part of this. Do not over tighten the screws in this step. Fasten the guides M50, which is here. Do exactly as shown. Use 9/16 flathead screws. Right there. Tighten it. S180. Yes, S180. All right, so this will be the most difficult part. To get these in here, I guess. And then that'll go in the shelf though, with the door. Okay, so we got the bottom guides on. I'm going to do this one, M151, which is right over here. Got to connect them with these little screwy thingies. It's looking good. You gotta connect it. And the top thingy is like a push button thingy. You can adjust it up or down. Stick it in like this. And screw it in. So now I get these little screw things. These little screw holes and screw it up. Okay, got the door clips pushed in. Them all connected. Little guy thingy. So now I just gotta put the door on. So hopefully this will be easy. Do it that way. I cut my thumb doing that too. All right, so let's just get this door on and I'll be done. Okay, so got it in now. That's the door. So we got it connected. So yay.